at it again with another episode of Through Thick and Thin. I am Thic.
I'm thin-ish.
Welcome back, fellas and gentlemen and ladies and girls and boys. This is the podcast brought to you from around the world, televised through the global internet. Yeah.
My name's Pelle,
We've already done this. I'm Torrie.
and this is the podcast brought to you from around the internet. Except for North Korea, you probably can't listen to this podcast.
I feel like we got some fans out there.
Do you think we got North Korean fans?
We drop North Korea quite often in this podcast.
Shout out to anybody that's in North Korea if you ever want to be on the podcast. I feel like it's been a while since we've invited someone or something on the podcast.
Anybody, really.
Cut to probably last podcast. When we probably invited an inanimate object.
Yeah.
How you been, man?
Good, and yourself?
Good. How's your week?
Week's been good. Yeah.
Yeah, what have you been keeping busy with?
Keeping busy. Just wrapped up baseball. Our season is over. Yeah, softball. Yep. Sorry. Yep. Softball. Slow pitch.
Slow pitch, yeah, for
Yep.
you slowies out there.
Yep. Wrap that up. That's all done.
How was it?
It was
Good
fun.
season?
Yeah, it was a good season.
Nice.
I think we came in third or second or something.
How many teams were there?
6
Oh, nice.
or something. Yeah.
Cool. You had fun though? Like sometimes people take it real.
Oh yeah, but those people are funny.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm cash, but yeah, there are people out there that take it a little too seriously.
You're like Jose Cash Sanko, eh?
Yeah. Yep.
Trying to think of another one.
I'm trying to think of one too, and I can't.
We'll think of something.
Yep. It's crazy to still have to talk though, and then think of something in the background. That's very tough.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Do you ever like psych yourself out where you're like trying to think of nothing?
Oh, I can't think of nothing.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Or like when you're trying to sleep and you're thinking about sleeping.
That's all. It's all.
So you can't sleep.
Yeah. It's great.
Did you hit any home runs?
I hit a home run this season. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
man.
it was nice.
That's good.
Yeah, it's fun. That's sweet.
Good feeling, eh?
Yeah. Well, when you know, you know.
Especially in, like with a softball when that thing
Ooh.
leaves.
Yeah, it's
You
sweet.
don't even feel it, dude.
No, it's cool.
Nice. And then are you guys going? There's a tournament this weekend.
Yeah, we'll
right?
probably play the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, don't invite me,
Do you want to?
dude. I was wrecked after last year.
Okay.
I ain't
Well,
built for
hopefully
that.
we're not playing 8 games this year. Because I think last year we played 6 games.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, there should be 4, maybe 3 games. You played 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday.
Our teams played each other last year.
Yeah.
Almost got in a little tussle.
Yeah. I mean, that's slow pitch in a nutshell, right? Almost getting in a tussle. It's the most slow pitch thing.
Yeah, it is. My team. Well, actually, you know what? Let's jump into this. I was talking with a client today about just different things that are bitch that people do.
It's funny that you said that. I have a whole list of things that I created.
Do you?
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Must have been
Nice.
just
like softball is one of those things. Like I'm not
Yes.
saying don't do it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's kind of bitch.
kind of bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
It's
like
fun though.
it's lobbing a ball. It's
Yeah.
almost t-ball.
It's intentionally like feeling good.
Yeah.
You're intentionally patting yourself on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything else that's bitch?
Like, have you ever got been out at a picnic or like a barbecue? You got a plate, and you have to sit down and you do this.
Oh, to hold
And,
a plate, you push your knees together.
And you just sit. Fuck, that sucks, dude. That's
You know what else is bitch? When you're in the shower, but you have to get something from out of the shower, and you're naked and
God,
wet.
and wet.
Yeah.
And it just drips everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to think arguing in flip flops too is pretty bitch. You kill
That
it.
is
You
bitch.
walk away and you just hear that. Fucking
That's
shit.
funny. Oh man, those are the best. Bitch.
Yeah,
things.
I got a lot. Like riding a bike, but your buddy's walking, and you have to oddly go super slow to kind of talk to him.
Yeah, that's
stupid.
definitely one.
That's bitch.
I said this. Now you tell me. Eating pizza with a fork.
No.
You don't include that. The other person
No.
didn't either. That was kind of a shot in the dark, and
Yeah.
they missed
No.
it.
I would say getting food and then having them put it on a tray, and you get the tray and you just look around for a bit to find a table.
Ooh, yeah. That's
You just
bitch, yep.
kind of stand there and you're like, where do I go with this food? This tray of food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the like you don't know anybody at the party thing.
No, yeah, it's
Stand
yeah, you
off to
just
the
stand
side.
around. Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa! Earthquake.
You got to rotate your table a little bit. Just give it a little spin.
Fucking rotate. Do you know what? That was bitch.
That wasn't too bad. You
That was
did
kind of
that
bitch.
well.
It was kind of bitch.
Dang, what was my other one? Oh, when you say bye to somebody once, but you walk in the same direction, you have to say bye
that's
again.
bitch. Yeah, running down a steep hill.
That's actually pretty funny.
And you do like that weird leg thing.
Running up and down stairs and pretending not to be out of breath.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
dude,
bitch,
that's
dude.
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And you have to have a conversation.
Yep.
You're battling through that breath. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got more?
Walking on rocks barefoot. That's so bitch, dude. You try to act tough and you just can't. You just,
That's funny.
tiptoe around. Yeah. Yep.
Being cold.
Yeah. Being cold.
Yeah, like I'm always like.
Yeah, but like telling everybody, like, oh, is it cold in here? No, it's just you. You're always cold.
Man, I'm cold.
Yeah. I would say when you're in between shallow water and you're like approaching, you do like that weird like crawl or like you do on your hunches. It's like just stand up and walk out of the water.
Like when you're almost like you're swimming and you put your legs down and it's more shallow than you thought it was.
Yeah. And you do like that weird crawl out of the water.
I think you know where that comes from though, like why people do that.
Why?
Like I think it's more of like when we evolved. That's probably the first.
Oh, the first steps. Yeah.
I like to think we are almost fully grown humans at that point.
Yeah, we're fully developed, but we're
just
still leaving the water.
Dragging ourselves out of the water.
Chasing a ping pong ball.
Yup.
That's bitch. Yep. Trying to pick a coin off the ground.
That's bitch. Yep.
Yep.
This is good.
Yep. Yeah. What else do I got here? Oh, like when you miss a step going down the stairs, and you kind of have like a little heart attack. Have you ever slipped up on a step?
Yeah, either going up or down. Both are bitch.
Yeah.
More bitch going down though.
Yeah.
And then man, how do you have so many?
I also find it funny that like often in the malls you see dudes sitting on a couch while their girlfriend's changing.
Yep.
And they just sit and pout.
Mm-hmm.
That's bitch.
Yep. I also think like I said this one too, like asking let's say you're playing paintball and your girlfriend or wife, whatever, your significant other is also playing paintball and you guys are participating in the same thing. And then when a guy asks a girl, are you doing okay? Do you need help?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's like you guys are doing the same thing.
Yeah. You're both in it.
They know they can walk away just like you can walk away.
We've done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
that white knight mentality.
Dude.
Yeah.
Are you doing okay? Do you need a hand?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
That fires me up, dude. When people ask me if I'm if I'm doing well, dude, that fucking fires me up.
Are you doing okay?
Fuck no, dude. Why are you asking? I look okay, right? Fuck you, dude.
What else is
my problems?
Runny noses.
Runny noses. Yeah, the sniffle.
Yeah, like when it's just you can just kind of feel it puttering out of your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few things. There's a lot of
getting nervous.
Getting
That's bitch, dude. Have you ever gotten nervous? Like visually nervous?
Yeah. Like that happens a lot. Yeah.
You say a sentence, it's like the wrong sequence of words or something.
But I'm getting now to the point where I'll just say it completely wrong.
Yeah.
But I'll keep going as if I'm right.
Checks out.
Do you know? Yeah. No, but
and
like
then someone asks you if you're okay, and then you lose your shit.
Before I would like double track and like re say the sentence. Now I'm not doing that.
That's
I'm just
funny.
like it's just there's a few things like this is more like specific for what girls do that I find as icks. These are kind of icks.
Okay.
It's like the tap, like they get long nails, then they fucking tap their phone. It drives me nuts when they're clicking. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I can see that.
Another ick for me would be like when two girls see each other across a room or something, and they do like that squeal.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that fucking icks me out, bro.
Yeah, I usually want to just drive my head through a wooden table when I hear that.
Yeah. Even like a dirty car, poor maintenance of the car too. It's a bit of an ick. Because if you're treating your car like shit,
My car is usually doubles as a bit of a storage thing, but I
Okay.
do try and like maintain it.
Yeah,
keep
but like
it,
garbage all over the floor.
Yeah,
Hasn't had an oil change in 3,000 K. And then they're like, well, I don't know why it's doing that. Well, it's,
yeah, like you hop in and you can hear like
Yeah.
this banging noise out of like the back tire. And you're
Yeah.
like, how long has it been doing that? Doing what?
yeah.
And you're like, oh, so 4 years
Yeah.
probably.
You
That's
must,
cool.
they must know, right?
No, dude, they don't.
But they have to hear that. There has to be a difference, right? Like no, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
man.
thought it was just neglect.
Like they're neglected,
The car's neglected.
or the girls neglected.
the car's neglect.
The girl's
you know?
really just or the girl's really just an extension of the car.
Yeah.
I meant to say that the
Yeah,
other way
the
around.
personality
Yeah.
is an extension of the car.
Dude, you know what's bitch in the gym though?
Hit me. Never heard of these.
Like when those cut off sleeves, like those shirts,
Yeah.
but the sleeves are tight around the armpit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like you just popped both arms.
Yeah. What about when it gets to the point where their tits are hanging out?
Like the stringers?
Yeah.
Those are sick, dude. If you're jacked, hell yeah.
Yeah, but I've never seen a guy that's jacked in a stringer.
I got one in the room next to you.
You're not jacked, dude. You're not big enough for that thing.
I don't know, man.
It's got to look like a thong on a fat chick.
It is. I will say too. It is a little bit
You
uncomfortable.
know, you gotta fill
Thong on a
fill
fat
that,
chick.
gotta fill that puppy up.
Do you know what else is an ick?
What?
When like on Instagram and stuff, when girls talk about icks.
Yeah, but I mean, do you know what else could be an ick?
Oh, this
Wait,
two dudes making a
podcast is
Oh,
a
hell yeah,
fucking
dude.
ick for sure.
We'll double down on it too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and we're talking about icks on social media now.
Shit, we'll make another.
Great, dude.
I hope this gets cut into a reel.
Yeah. What's something?
If you guys
else?
know any things that are like bitch, like what we were talking
Yeah.
about before, or an ick,
Yeah.
guys or girls, comment below on the YouTube video, or just send
Instagram DM
comments.
comment on the Insta. Yeah.
We'll cover them. We'll
Yeah.
we'll agree or disagree.
We'll touch base.
Yeah, share your icks or your bitch things. So any-
Tripping's kind of bitch too, hey, for both genders.
Tripping.
Yeah, just tripping in general.
Yeah, it is. Like especially tripping and not falling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. But even like tripping and falling, and then you like kind of have that moment of like, fuck, how bad was it?
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of like panic.
Do you know what's bitch? Sunburn. Like when people get sunburn.
Yeah. And make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bitch. I mean, swimming with a t-shirt on is bitch too. Like
I don't get like the only time that's acceptable is if you have like a condition.
melanoma,
What is melanoma?
skin cancer.
Oh yeah, shit. I thought that was those popsicles.
That's melatonin.
No. Is that what you've been giving me?
Yeah, they're just melatonin popsicles, bro.
Dude, I haven't been able to wake up for days. Yeah, like that I get. Like if you got, let's say your skin's down, but I'm not gonna speak for you.
Yeah, you can though, because this is definitely in the fat guy culture.
I feel like as a guy, like if you were to walk into a pool,
Yeah,
with a t-shirt on,
yeah,
I would be drawn to the fact that you're a bigger fella.
yeah. Because
If you
I'm
walk
playing
in-
into a stereotype.
Yeah, if you walked
Yeah.
into the pool without one, I've never thought to myself like
Yeah, it'd
That's
be
a
like a
bigger-
Chinese guy being good at math. It's just like it's expected, you know.
Yeah,
or that
like
fat
you're
guy's
like-
got a t-shirt on in the pool.
you don't even think twice.
No, yeah.
Like you like the person probably thinks of it more than you think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah, for sure.
What are you doing?
I'm cracking a beer.
Is that what that bag's that grocery bag?
Yeah, it's just beers. Yeah.
Whatever happened to those paper brown paper bags?
I don't know. The trees were dying. Remember? Then they all went to plastic,
So now the plastic trees
and
are
now
dying.
plastic trees are dying. So,
Dude, I go
back at
every
square
time I
one.
go to Walmart.
Yeah.
I buy another bag.
Yep.
Every time.
how many do you have?
Probably 100.
Guess how many of those are gonna end up in a landfill or in the fucking ocean?
Fucking, I take them out.
Dude, it's the same cycle, except now you have to pay for the bag.
If I see a flock of geese in a field, I bring my bag to them.
Bag them up.
I throw it at
Yeah,
them.
bag them and tag them.
Yeah, put your head in there.
Yeah, dude. No, this is my last kick at the can.
Oh, today is the 31st.
This is the 31st.
So what's your plan?
My plan is to stay dry as long as I can.
Well, good luck being around me on this podcast.
Yeah, oh yeah, you
You're
big booze
You're gonna
bag.
be soaking, buddy.
Yeah, no, we'll see how it goes. If you guys see me in public drinking, call me out for that. Call me out for that shit.
This guy's going sober. So what is that? Can you give me the rundown? Okay, what does it look like? Let's lay it out right here.
I'd like to push for a month sober. See how I feel at the end of that month.
And that includes booze. You don't
Just
smoke
booze.
weed, eh?
No, I don't smoke dope. Just booze.
So you're keeping the vape going?
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty cash. It's pretty casual. Jose casual, baby.
Cool, man. Are you nervous?
Nervous? Yes, I'm nervous. I'm not nervous about not drinking. I'm more nervous about my social environments and how I'll feel sober in them.
Well, just shoot me a text. We can do something.
Yeah.
If all of a sudden you're like, hey, I'm out of options for things to do. And
like, I don't want to go to the Palomino and just be sober.
Yeah, that's weird.
But I'll go to King's Head sober just because there's a lot of live band and live music.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do that.
That was me that one time we went.
It's you most of the time, actually.
I thought to myself, actually, that evening, I was like, oh, maybe I should have enough drinks that I could feel a little buzz. And then I had like half a drink and I was like, nah, I'm good.
That's what it was getting to be for me.
Yeah.
Except it was more like I'd have like 8 beers. And I'm like, I don't like this anymore.
Oh, good for you.
So it's been going on for the last 3 weeks where I've just been like, why am I wasting my money and time?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's sweet, dude.
I don't know.
I'm pumped for
weird.
you, man.
It's been weird. I've been feeling weird about it.
We should do a check-in each week. I mean, we're here every week
may
anyways,
as well.
do a little update. I mean, but I want you to be honest, like ups and downs.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be honest, for
you know,
sure.
if you fall off the wagon, then you restart.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to start drinking non-alcoholic beer, see what that's like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to try it at least. I heard that is like a mental thing. Like the taste of it is like...
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
That's cool, dude.
And let's be honest, I'm going to be reasoning with you. I'm not an alcoholic.
Well, there goes the month. Guy can't admit it.
This conversation we're having is making me sound like I can't function without alcohol.
I don't think so. I think you're wording it in a way like...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think probably for you, maybe is that for me, it's like, oh, you're just trying to like challenge yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Meanwhile, I'm having a beer on a podcast talking about how I'm not an alcoholic. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing. So
you don't even see how red your skin is right now. Just your cheeks.
I have rosacea, buddy. It's a skin condition.
Your skin actually looks really good today.
Oh, right
just
on.
messing with you.
Right on.
That is one of those things that's kind of crazy. Eh? Like when guys
are heavy drinkers, they get like red faces.
Yeah, and you can see like the little vessels in the cheeks and stuff like that. That always it actually makes me a little bit sad because you know that's right a repercussion. Away. Yeah.
And then what else you get? You get gout, I think, in your feet.
Is it gout? Yeah,
I think it's gout. You can get gout. Yeah.
Yeah, and that I guess the positive side is if you retile your shower, you already have gout.
You already got grout.
Oh, it's grout.
Yeah, grout.
Oh, my bad. Well, that's cool, dude. I'm pumped for you.
Yeah.
Is anybody else joining you?
Not that I know of.
Dang, you're just free balling.
Yep.
Roommate's not pitching in?
He doesn't. Yeah, I don't think he drinks that much. No.
Yeah, I think I've seen him drink half a beer once.
He can't really drink. He's very
too
much
tall.
a lightweight. Yeah, he's too tall. His arm gets tired by the time he brings it up to his head.
Limit.
Yeah. The altitude up there, it's like getting drunk on an airplane.
Okay, I've never done that before.
It's a real thing.
What happens? Like what?
I remember we were going to Mexico. I had 3 beers on the airplane. It was a 4-hour flight. I was peeing consistently, like more than normal, and I was fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
so are you nervous getting off the plane?
No, I wasn't that.
Okay.
Like it was like 3 beers was probably what I felt like was probably like around 5 to 5.5 beers.
Okay.
So it's like, it's quite a bit when you're.
Are you allowed to be intoxicated on the plane?
Yes.
Like, is that legal? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost times.
What's intoxicated? Like you can be, for instance, I can get hammered and sit still and be fine.
Yeah. As long as you're not a problem, they don't care.
Yeah.
But like I guess they serve booze. So.
Yeah.
But I always wonder, like, people who, like, do edibles before they get on a plane.
That's got to be scary, dude.
That's my thing. Like, I'm thinking in my head, I've oftentimes thought, oh, that might be fun.
Yeah.
But what if you're still, like, blitzing high when the plane lands and you have to go through security and everything and find, like, let's say you're going to Mexico. You got to get through security, do all that freaking paperwork, find your luggage, get in line, get a cab.
Or even like you have a little bit of flight anxiety, instantly you would think that would
Just
fester.
ramps it up.
Yeah. Well, that was like that story of Crystalia's brother.
Oh yeah, he
Shit,
took like
that's funny.
like, but his was like prescription
Yeah,
medication.
he took
right?
what, 2 Xanaxes or something?
And
He blacked out.
woke up yelling lyrics of a song.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
That's
It's
kinda
scary,
sick, though,
but
dude.
funny. Yeah.
Have you heard about the lady who was yelling on the plane? How they think it's like a plant?
A plant.
Yeah, like not like a house plant, like a
Like an
they
industry?
planted her. Yeah, because apparently TMZ is the one who had the footage,
Okay.
and the lady doesn't look quite like she did on the plane. And someone did an AI thing, like comparison,
Yeah.
and I don't know how true this is, just so you know.
This is pretty rabbit holey.
And it said if it scored 6 points or above, it was the same person, and it scored like a 1.3.
Okay.
Judging the two faces, because
Yeah.
she's done these videos since, right?
Okay.
And then I think someone reverse looked up her address,
Yeah.
like because they released her place of work and all that
Yeah.
stuff, which is absurd.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 kilometers from the TMZ headquarters.
So it was just like to get views for TMZ.
I guess that's the theory. I don't know if there's anything to that.
Interesting.
Watch, this lady just had a mental breakdown, and people are
Yeah,
just
chalking it up as a publicity stunt.
yeah, you're fucking lying.
Yeah.
If I'm her, I'm doubling down,
Yeah.
suing TMZ. How was your? We had a big festival here in town.
We did, yeah.
Corn and Apple.
It was great. Yeah, it was a good time. Never a bad time, really.
No, it was good. Tons of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do. Just
Yep.
wander in the streets.
Yeah, which is kind of shitty, dude.
Oh yeah, really shitty.
Make up your mind.
Yep.
Pick a direction.
Yep. And maybe just leave your dog at home.
And your 15-foot trailer bed that you have as a cart.
What is the deal? When did that start?
I don't know. That pisses me off.
Everybody had like those carts that you get when
Yeah.
you go shopping for flowers at
Yeah.
like a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, and they're all moving slow.
Just give it 2 years. They'll be electric like the scooters.
Yeah. People will be
Dude.
in them.
Oh
Yeah.
man. But had some food.
Yeah.
Had a little bit. I had a beaver tail or two.
Yeah, you did. You like your beaver.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
How was you guys went out in the evening, right?
We did. Yeah, we went to our local dive bar.
That was good.
Good time.
Nice.
Never a bad time, really, during Corn and Apple.
And-
Then we went to the local social on Saturday.
It was good too.
It was good. Yeah. Not as crazy as I'm used to.
No.
I'm normally used to some sort of shenanigan going down. But yeah, it was pretty tame this past weekend.
Live band, right? At
Yep,
the
live
thing,
band.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were good.
They were really good. Yeah.
Sweet. That I feel like that always adds a extra element to it. Like
Oh yeah.
it's almost like a show. And
Yeah, the crowd was loving it.
did they have dinner there
No.
or supper?
They just had mead.
mead.
Yeah. We're all just Vikings.
just oatmeal.
Yeah. Sat in a long tables and just got drunk.
How satisfying was that in movies, man? When they scooped the oatmeal into the bowl.
Yeah, and it made that noise. Yeah.
That always made me hungry for oatmeal.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's supposed to be gross." It never
Yeah.
grossed me out. I
Not
was
at
like,
all.
"Oh, it's got to be good. It makes that noise.
What noise?
That
Can
noise."
you make it?
No.
It's gotta be good.
I can't.
It's
I
like-
just know what it's wired in my brain.
It's like craft dinner, eh?
Or like cartoon pizza.
Oh, like on the Goofy movie.
Yeah, dude, that pizza looked
Oh.
so good.
Unbelievable. Have you ever been able to find one like that? No, me neither. I had pizza at the festival. It wasn't great.
No, I had this like Korean barbecue hot dog thing.
Was it the chicken thing? Like chicken hot dog?
No, it was pork.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, but they had chicken. There was a chicken option.
Was it good?
It was really good.
Okay, I heard
It was
it was.
pork belly in like
But
a
I
hot
heard it
dog.
was- Someone told me it was chicken, so I didn't want it.
No, there was different options. You could add shrimp too if you wanted to.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Getting seafood at a landlocked festival seems kind of scary.
It's a little questionable.
Yeah,
Yeah, you wanna
especially
stay
out of
land.
a food truck. It's yeah.
What would you trust more? Like,
I'd rather have a
Uh,
fish fillet.
would you rather have seafood, like lobster,
Yeah,
like we're in the prairie provinces,
Mhm.
or a rodent?
I'd probably go with the seafood.
I would too.
Yeah,
Kind of called my bluff on that. Eh?
yeah, because like a rodent, no one's eating rats.
Like a raccoon. Is a raccoon a rodent? It is, right?
Oh, maybe they have hands. Are they human?
That's
You got
crazy.
fucking
Like
hands, bro.
little flanges. Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool.
I'd like-
Creepy, but cool. I'd
Who-
love to have a pet one.
pet raccoon.
Yeah.
Keep it clean. You
Yeah.
kind of do have a pet raccoon.
Yeah.
Your roommate
Kind of walks like it too. Have you ever seen them run on their hind legs? Kind of does that.
I got some topics today.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yeah,
What
been
do
doing my
you-
research. This first one's pretty vague.
You kind of like, I'm getting like youth pastor vibes from you with your like printed note.
How you been doing?
Good.
No, how have you really been doing?
Good.
No,
I'm
how have you really been doing?
And then I just bawl my
Yeah.
eyes out as like a 13-year-old. And then you ask me about masturbation.
Yeah.
And it gets weird because you're like 12 and 13.
Here, take a seat.
Yeah.
The Korean Central, I just want to link this from the last podcast.
Okay.
The Korean Central News Agency reports that North Korea has conducted drills simulating a missile strike on South Korea in protest. What's your thoughts on that?
I feel like they've been doing that forever, haven't they?
I feel like North
Yeah.
Korea fires shit into the ocean like every
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
It is.
They should really, what they should be doing is capitalizing on the tourist industry and like set up some bleachers. You can watch them throw shit in the ocean.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
I agree. And I think, like, I don't know. My thought instantly goes to, like, they're probably shooting shit into the ocean. I know that North Korea and South Korea are linked together.
Yeah.
Like, they're connected via land.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is probably referencing shit getting fired into the ocean.
That or, well, like maybe
near-
near their border because their largest city, Seoul, I think is relatively close.
Yeah,
to the
it's
border.
right on the border, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Did you know they were drilling like large tunnels
Yeah.
underneath the border to get to Seoul?
Yeah, I heard that.
Crazy. Yeah, they're nuts. But also, I would hate to not have them, you know?
Have what?
North Korea.
Why is that?
I just think they keep things light and also entertaining for the rest of the world.
Keep things light.
Well,
Like
situations are very heavy there. Don't
They're
get me wrong.
they keep,
But like
keep their
they do,
people
they're
light.
like, oh, we made paper for the first time. It's like, oh, nice. That's what we've been doing for the last
like
50 years.
They make you appreciate like
Yeah.
the little things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or like, oh, we invented the rocket. It's like, oh yeah, we've been doing that for 100
No
years.
one tells them, eh?
Yeah, nah. It's like,
They're like that cousin that
well, they
that lives
can't.
in the
No, they
bush.
don't take advice. They don't listen. They don't do anything. They're just like,
Yeah,
they move on their own terms.
I think they're like military equipment. Isn't it supposed to be like from like the 70s or 80s?
Yeah, they just got penicillin, dude.
No way.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
But
But they still haven't had slavery, you know?
I think that's all it is, isn't it? It's just their own people.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
And their leader is kind of fearless. I heard he
I just think
scored
he's
like
just so dumb. He doesn't know what fear is, you know?
didn't he score like 18 holes in one on a golf course?
Yeah, and he doesn't poop, apparently.
He doesn't poop?
Yeah, apparently that's...
Shit, is he a chick?
Maybe. Oh, that's very progressive of them because he's coming out as a
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Shit.
And we know girls don't poop.
Yeah.
Is that no one's linked that, eh?
No.
Well, you heard it here first. Breaking news.
Breaking news. Yep.
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah, North Korea. Shout out North Korea. If you ever want to, just your whole country want to come and sit on the podcast.
Would you do a podcast there?
Oh, in North
North
Korea?
Korea?
For sure.
But you have to fly there. And we have to stay there for whatever amount of time.
I can do 3 days in North Korea. I think I could do it.
What happens if you get there and they're like, it's going to be 6 days, bud?
What happens if we get there and we're like, holy shit, everybody's wrong?
It's just awesome.
It's awesome. That's another, like, if you really want to flip it.
Well, Dennis Rodman might have caught on to that.
Yeah. Because he's been back multiple times.
Yeah, which is, I'm not trusting Dennis.
He's working for the CIA. He's got to be.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Think about how many times he's been to like North Korea and the government hasn't reached out to him to like, hey, while you're there, talk about this. Let's see if we
Yeah.
got, yeah.
See if they got the vaccine yet.
Yeah. That's probably where it came from, man.
Yeah.
They're just a technologically advanced society, probably.
Yeah, they're probably living
Yeah,
cover
it's
cars.
like Waganda.
What?
Waganda?
What is that?
I think that's like a Marvel super city, isn't it? Like where...
Uganda?
Nope. Wakanda. There we go. Wow.
You were just
Wow. That was,
I thought
yeah,
this was
Wakanda.
I thought this was halfway between Wisconsin and Uganda. Dude. Uganda.
Yeah, that's a technically advanced society.
It's
The city.
like an ethnically diverse person with like a southern accent.
Yeah, and instead of cheese, they like yogurt.
Yeah, a Midwestern accent.
Yeah, they're all Midwestern emo too. They just
they got great
hot
music.
bed of it. Yeah, that'd be sick.
So yesterday we had the blue moon, and I got a couple notes here on it. Did you know about this first of all?
No.
Well,
is it like the beer or what?
There are two types of blue moons, but unfortunately, neither has anything to do with the color. The oddity. Oh man, this word. Shut up. This is the word, dude. Either a calendorical oddity or the moon actually appearing blue to the eye. This poetic phrase refers to something extremely rare in occurrence. A seasonal blue moon is traditional definition of a blue moon and refers to the third full moon in a season that has 4 full moons according to NASA.
All I'm thinking of,
this is boring.
Is just some guy mooning people.
Just a blue moon. And farting into a lighter.
Yeah.
The monthly blue moon is nowadays considered the second definition of a blue moon rather than a mistake. Yeah, this is a terrible write-up. Blue moons occur once every 2 to 3 years according to NASA.
Oh, so
I guess there's 2
years.
Blue moons.
Yeah.
Okay. So in another 3 years we'll catch it again. So mark your calendar.
Yeah. Quickly get to do that.
Shout out to that. Okay,
Did you like copy and paste that? You're like, shit, Tori's gonna love this. This is gonna be good.
Did,
You're like, fuck. Yeah.
I skimmed through the article. I'm learning a lot. Yeah, but
right on.
I thought you might care.
It's kind of neat. Yeah, it's cool.
Shit.
Yeah. Let me know when we find like Martians or something.
Okay, blue moon. So basically,
all I'm thinking about is that beer, dude. Shouldn't have got sober.
There's a planet. You start drinking again. I'm gonna start drinking again. So basically, there's a planet where all the rich people go, and they invite kids to it.
Okay.
It's called the Blue Moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that one of Epstein's theme parks?
Yep.
Oh, good. Good for him.
Yeah.
He's franchising.
the blue moon. Oh my goodness. Hopefully he doesn't run out. Or hopefully he does run out. Maybe. Have you heard about this controversy with the movie The Blind Side?
Yeah. How it was all fabricated.
Yeah. So Michael Orr, the guy that's in there, is basically suing the family.
It's a very, very, very. I love that. That's sick.
Why did he wait so long though?
Because he probably signed an NDA.
He petitioned with the court Monday with allegations that the central element of the story was a lie concocted by the family to enrich itself at his expense.
That's terrible.
They used their powers as conservators to strike a deal that paid them and their 2 birth children millions of dollars in royalties from an Oscar-winning film that earned more than $300 million. Well, Orr got nothing for a story that would have not existed without him. That's actually crazy. They should have paid him.
Yeah.
Like, if the story's about you should get royalties.
And then he probably wouldn't have said anything about it, really.
I wonder, that's all I wrote down from that. But I guess we can...
when you dove into the blue moon a little too hard.
I spent too much time on the blue moon and not enough on the Orr. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what you like and what you don't like. These are guesses.
That's fair.
Can you also understand that the font changes throughout all of these. Just wait till you get to this one, dude.
Why, dude?
Because I copied and pasted a lot of this stuff.
That's funny shit. That's cool.
But how about that movie making $300 million?
Yeah.
Do you think he got nothing?
No, he got an NFL career.
Yeah. And okay, so why did he just complain now though?
Because he probably signed an NDA and it was probably expired. Like it's a certain amount of time, right?
But if he signed it, then
yeah, you can't say anything until the contract's up.
Yeah, but he signed it.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Because maybe he was like, fuck, maybe I'll make some money. And then they didn't give him
anything. I guess it is kind of shitty.
Who's in that movie? Who is the white lady?
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, you got to work with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, and who's the dad? It's Tim
Dennis
McGraw.
Quaid.
It's Tim McGraw.
Okay.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe.
And it was a great movie.
I never watched it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, it's fake.
Apparently. It's sad now.
It's fabricated.
Do you
could say you got blindsided?
Jeez.
Hey,
Do you think you would? How much would you need? Like, if someone offered you to take you into their house, you get to eat their food, you get to sleep there, you don't have to pay any bills, but you don't make any money, but you might make the NFL, but you have to pay them all your money from the NFL too.
so a family?
So you just get to live in the world for free.
Yeah, I get to live in America.
Yeah, but if you don't take up their offer, you never make it to the NFL.
Okay, now do I go back in time to when I was like a child, or is it me now?
Let's say you're 14.
Do I have any prior football experience?
No, but they can see promise.
Sign me up.
You're in?
Yeah, let me go.
But if you make the NFL, you don't make any money.
Ever.
Not from the NFL.
Oh, well, yeah, no, you don't make the NFL. I feel like that's normal life, though.
What do you mean?
Well, like in the States, they always tell their children, you'll make it to the NFL.
But you're going to make it.
Oh, if I...
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah, I'll go. But you said I might not make it and make no money.
Like, you might not make any money is what I'm saying.
In the NFL.
Damn, did I say you might not make it? Okay.
Yeah.
Backtrack. I understand how this is confusing. Let me lay it out for you, okay? I'll restart. You're 14 years old. You're showing promise. If you take up this family's offer to live with them, eat their food, they'll pay for everything for you, like your basic necessities. And you're going to make the NFL. But all your money that you make goes back to them. You don't make a dime. But everything in your life is paid for. Like your bare necessities are all paid for.
For the rest of my life.
Your NFL career. But once you're out of the NFL, you can make money outside of it.
But I made no money in the NFL.
Nope, didn't get paid a dime.
I'm not doing that. Because now I got brain damage from being in the NFL.
But you're famous.
And how good was I in the NFL?
Good enough that they made a movie about your 14-year-old
Now,
ass.
do you know what this movie's starting to sound like? He was just what are those hockey kids that live with their parent? Like
a billet.
Yeah, that's all that sounds like. Is just a billet.
They were his conservators.
Yeah. Oh, so he's a billet.
Yeah, more or less. But he was from the streets.
Okay.
Do you think we could do that? Do you think we could adopt a kid?
I grew up on a street, dude.
You grew up in a chicken barn. Do you think we could adopt a kid and maybe that's how we make it big?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, we could. Who were you thinking about adopting? I don't know if the Humane Society has anyone.
I got some dogs, if you know what I mean. Okay. Oprah Winfrey and The Rock announced $10 million.
My two favorite people.
$10 million in Maui relief funds for the adults affected of Lahaina and Kula. I don't know how to say these words. They'll be eligible to receive $1,200 each month as they get back on their feet.
How many people?
Yeah, I don't know. Basically, they're donating $10 million to the people that are affected by the blazes.
It's a good tax write-off for them.
Yeah.
Right on. And it's doing some good.
Yeah, and
cool.
I think The Rock just bought a UFC fighter a house, eh?
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? I bet you that doesn't make a dent.
Oh. Just a drop in a bucket.
But, like, good for him. Like,
just a pebble on a gravel road.
Still doing something. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still doing something. Yeah, he's helping someone. Yeah.
Yeah. And Oprah? I know your thoughts on Oprah.
Yeah.
Are you not a big Rock fan?
No, I'm not.
What's your shtick with him?
It's corny.
Yeah, I agree.
It's kind of. I feel like everything he's doing is with intention of being in the spotlight. I don't know if there's like.
You think about Hulk Hogan, he's just like a more popular Hulk Hogan. Do you know what I mean? Or a more popular Ric Flair.
I look at like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair as my grandparents.
Do you think like young kids
old
look
and
at that?
wise.
Or do you think for young kids that's like Logan Paul now?
Logan Paul, probably.
How about that guy, eh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I haven't really been keeping up. What's going on? I heard something about his wife. They're getting a divorce now or something.
Are they?
Well, apparently the wedding's off or something.
Because the guy he's fighting,
yeah,
they're supposed to be do a boxing match. It's a really good jiu-jitsu guy that never actually fights. Okay. But he's extremely good at jiu-jitsu. And he got famous from training Conor McGregor.
Okay.
His name's Dylan Dennis.
Okay.
So he's kind of an internet troll at this point. Doesn't really fight a whole lot.
Yeah.
Or ever.
Bradley Martin.
Yeah, but he is really good at jiu-jitsu. But he always kind of like trolls people and says he's going to fight them. It says he can beat us. He said he could beat up John Jones. Yeah. He's like 3 weight divisions lower.
Okay.
Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's supposed to box Logan Paul. Logan Paul. He's supposed to box Logan Paul. So they're doing these press conferences. And up to these press conferences and during them and after them, he keeps releasing pictures of this girl, of Logan Paul's fiance.
Yeah.
With a bunch of other dudes, like tons, like Leonardo DiCaprio. I think she's with one of the Jonas Brothers, and he just released a video. I don't know where he got it, of her talking about how she just like needs to have sex soon. Like, it's an old video, and I don't know where he's getting these clips and these pictures, and it's so many, like, just keeps pumping them out. And yeah, so that's interesting.
So he's really getting in Logan's head.
Yeah. And then that led me, when that's happening, because I like UFC stuff or boxing stuff and UFC stuff. So all of a sudden I'm looking into this. And I learned that there's a timer going on for how long it's been since he said he was going to back pay all those people for the NFT or that those zoo tokens.
Yeah.
He said he like owes people millions of dollars. Yeah. He scammed them out of.
Yeah.
There's a timer, I guess, online of how long it's been since he said it. Yeah. Because now he's beefing with like the fitness world too, with the Prime rehydration drinks. Because there's a guy, More Plates, More Dates, who reviewed it and said like these are garbage. Yeah. Like they're not the right formula of electrolytes. Like they're not effective. I saw
that clip. Yeah.
And basically Logan Paul went after him and called him all these names and whatever else. And this guy's like, hey, I'm just telling you the way it is. Like, it's your shit, like, whatever. But I'm just saying that this is crap compared to like a Gatorade or something.
Yeah.
So I've been updated on him.
Wow, you're part of you a low gang now? You a Maverick?
No, dude, he sounds like a tool.
Yeah.
And then, whatever, maybe he's not. Maybe you get to know the guy and he's just doing his best. Mm-hmm. But this fitness guy's theory was basically, it seems like he just reintroduces himself to a younger generation. Like one generation times out and realizes, hey, this guy's a moron. Like, why are we watching his stuff? Yeah. But then he just taps into the next generation, which I guess is genius in a way. Yeah. But also, is that what you want to be? Like, that's your reputation?
Some people wanted that, right?
He did, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean, he is a good wrestler. Like watching him in WWE, unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That match versus him and Ricochet was sick.
Are you going to go to a WWE match this year?
Oh, I want to so bad. I think that'd be so sick.
Aren't the tickets pretty cheap?
Yeah. Yeah, like $35. Yeah.
You think they have good food?
No. It's at a stadium.
Dang.
It's like hot dogs and
popcorn?
Popcorn. Yeah, they'd have popcorn.
I dabble in a little bit of corn. Autumn arrives earlier than ever for Starbucks and others with pumpkin menu items. The number of limited time pumpkin launches. Oh, is my brain breaking? The number of limited time pumpkin launches more than doubled to 86 in August 2022 compared to 201.
What?
I think I fucked this up, dude. This is going rough. The number of limited time pumpkin launches more than doubled to 86 in August 2022 compared with 2019, according to Technomic, which tracked the top 500 restaurant chains and top 40 convenience stores.
I wasn't really listening. I don't know what happens. Run it by me again.
So, like, you know, the pumpkin spice lattes and stuff like that, the amount of products doubled to 86 in August already.
Okay.
Compared to 2019.
What do you think they're putting in that stuff?
I don't know, because I don't know, like, the pumpkin flavored stuff, does it, like, I don't think that's what a pumpkin tastes like, is it?
I think it's more like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, but what is the flavor?
Cinnamon.
Because when you open a pumpkin, like, you've carved a pumpkin before.
It smells like ass.
Yeah, it looks gross. Yeah. It smells gross. Like, it's not something you'd think of eating.
No.
But then you eat pumpkin pie. It's delicious.
Yeah, well, they put sugar and like cinnamon and whipped cream and some They spice it up.
That's witchcraft.
They spice it up. Yeah.
In 2019, restaurants and convenience stores launched 268 pumpkin-themed seasonal items. By 2022, that number had increased to 559.
Do you think it's like the bug thing where they're trying to get people to eat more bugs?
They're just trying to get us to eat more pumpkins because they're just trash.
Yeah, and they're easy to grow, durable.
How many people don't actually know what a pumpkin is? Like people get like the pumpkin spice lattes and stuff.
I'd like to see someone or like somehow they're convinced that ginger people are pumpkins, and like that's their drink, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is for the gingers.
They're like it's
the ginger drink.
It's like a Pride Month, but it's for like gingers.
But just specifically gingers. Yeah.
They're like, we should start it in August this year.
Yeah.
Dude, it's August, and I just thought to myself, I ate a pumpkin muffin this morning from Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Shout out our favorite restaurant. And it's August.
Yeah, it's August. I mean, yeah.
Doesn't that shit usually start in October?
I thought. Or late September, yeah.
Are you a pumpkin guy?
No.
Like not pie, nothing?
No.
What's your low guilty pleasure?
In fall? Buying too many sweaters.
You're a big sweater guy?
Yeah, dude. I just bought 2 more.
Shout out to the ladies if you're looking for a little man to cuddle with.
Yeah.
Or a big man.
Big man. I mean, hopefully little at some point. Speaking of little men, did you see that video I sent you?
Yeah.
That chick's full-blown picking him up. And his feet
dude.
his feet are
That
kicking.
was sick, dude.
Oh, that's
wild.
funny
I
shit.
think that's real.
Yes.
That's wild. People will do anything, eh?
Nope.
Do you see Kanye hooking up with his wife on that boat?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Good for him, man. Just not a care in the world.
I think people get fired up about that stuff. They want to like shit on him for that because they wish it was them.
Damn, for sure, dude. I wish I was in Venice getting my dink sucked on a riverboat, dude.
Jeez.
Don't you?
No.
That'd be sweet.
No. I wish I was in church.
Yeah. Yep. What's happening in church though?
I want to say a joke, but
yeah,
I think I'm going to lose.
Set yourself up.
I think I'm going to lose the entire audience.
Yeah, you set yourself up wrong.
Damn.
Yep.
Eating a piece of pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Gonna go cry.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to that other guy.
Are you rapping?
Yeah.
Keep going.
No.
Keep going.
No, I shouldn't.
Do you want to see how long we can rhyme one word back and forth, like one phrase?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to talk to you about something.
Yellow.
Fellow.
Cello.
Mellow.
Marshmallow.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you cook them over fires.
You said marsh, though. I guess it has mellow in the end, right?
Yeah.
Flip. I don't know. I'm over it. Over it.
Canelo.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah, I feel like you purposely lost.
Yeah, because I want to talk about something that...
Well...
Something that used to be a big deal and no one cares about it anymore. And I want to know why.
Word games?
What happened to
Word games.
acid rain?
Ooh.
Remember being in school and they're like, this is how we die. It's going to come to a point where we can't even go outside because we're going to melt.
I thought acid rain was more of a thing in like the early 1900s, 1800s, like in Europe.
That was just people getting peed on.
Just an influx of...
Well, yeah, because they dumped their crock pots or pea pots out the window, and as you'd walk by, you'd get peed on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't have correct plumbing, so they just dumped it out on the streets.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but back then you really didn't know any better, right? So yeah, acid rain. Is that still a big problem? Should we be worried about it? I feel like they haven't talked about it a lot anymore.
I think there is something to do with the wildfires that's going on.
Okay.
I think those are pulling some pollution, or not pollution, but like the ash out of the air.
Yeah.
Putting it on stuff.
Putting it in vapes.
Yeah, that's probably where vapes come from.
Hell yeah.
But I think acid rain was really like they adjusted it. Like I think it's when, you know, like all the smoke and coal and all that stuff in Europe. And they're like, oh, we should stop doing this. What the heck is going on? Oh, do you just bring every type of beer?
You want a Corona?
No.
It's Corona time.
You got a lime?
I wish,
Dude, you know what's bitch? You know what's bitch? People stuffing limes in Corona
in Coronas,
bottles.
yeah, yep.
Ugh.
And it's if it doesn't slide in nicely, I'm not doing it.
And they're just like stuffing it, and it's like the lime is dripping over the edges, and they're just keep trying to shove it in there, and then they get it in there, and it goes, it fizzes, and they go,
out.
ooh,
Yeah.
oops, and they walk around and fucking spill it everywhere, dude.
Oops.
Piss me off.
Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Anyways.
funny though. Shit, that's funny. Yeah.
That pisses me off, dude.
But also a Corona on a beach.
Is it good? Yeah.
Oh. And we were at that restaurant, and there was like that beach rest
Right behind us.
Dude, I could have lived there.
Every once in a while, I go back to those pictures of us.
Dude, I could have lived.
It's beautiful.
Just right on that beach.
It's beautiful. With those kids that you
We're
buy bracelets from.
Yeah, I mean, Seth almost bought them out.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Coronas. Yeah, no. Limes and Coronas.
Oh, I cracked that out pretty early.
Can you mix beer? Like, do people ever mix beers
Together to make another beer, or just
like will people mix a Bud Light and mix a Corona?
I've heard people doing like Budweiser or Rocket, they were called Rockets when they were trying to sell more Smirnoff Ice.
Isn't that cocaine?
That's Nose Rockets. That's different. I think what was it? They were trying to sell beer and Smirnoff Ice together. So you'd get a Smirnoff Ice, or you get a beer and put Smirnoff Ice in it. Sounds disgusting. I cannot stand Smirnoff Ice.
Can you try it though? Like, would you try it?
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, you're sober now. Well, you got today. You got a few hours. We got a few hours.
Time cut.
It's just so everybody knows, by the way, because this is gonna get released later. It's August 31st. So just to clarify,
Yeah.
That's when Torrie's starting this thing.
Yeah. It'd be funny if like everyone else around me started drinking like heavily. Just the whole society.
Oh yeah, I'm picking it up for this month. The guy who doesn't hardly ever drinks.
No, what were we talking
Acid
about?
rain.
Acid rain. Yeah, it's not a problem anymore, I don't think.
No, I guess not.
No.
I guess it's maybe in North Korea it is.
Yeah. Probably costs too much to repaint cars, so the companies that own the cars
Just drop acid.
they just like we gotta stop acid rain, so they fixed it.
Yeah, they really put the finishing touch on acid rain during Vietnam Wars. Eh?
Yeah.
They dropped napalm.
Jeez, that's not acid rain. That's lava.
That's America.
That's
Hellfire,
America.
baby.
That's freedom, baby. Do you think that QuickBooks, TurboTax, all those companies are lobbying the government so that we have to pay taxes and not know what our taxes are? Just so that we have to keep using QuickBooks and TurboTax?
Have you ever used QuickBooks or TurboTax?
No, I go to an accountant.
Yeah, me too. I tried when I was younger. Yeah. And what's your theory? Like,
just that they're lobbying the government so that they stay relevant. That's why we're not allowed to know what we actually owe.
Oh, because it keeps that whole business in line. Keeps accountants busy.
Yeah.
Keeps these. Man, I don't know, but I don't get it.
No, why can't
they know what you owe? Then
just fucking tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like town property taxes. Get a letter in the mail. This is what you owe. This is what you owe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder where the disconnect is. Like where it stops.
Probably because then fucking politicians can get their hands in on it.
They can kind of manipulate things a little bit.
Yeah, because you don't really know what's going on. Because now, like with property taxes, you kind of have a rough idea what you're gonna owe.
Yeah.
Every year, unless they tell us they're gonna raise property taxes, but
yeah,
or you move to a nicer neighborhood.
Which and really, like your taxes come from the town, which is just a little government.
Yeah.
That's drives me nuts. I think you're right.
There's probably something there, eh?
Yeah, the acid rain didn't work out, so they're like, we'll keep the taxes.
Keep the taxes. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's taxes.
I have another funny thing that I thought of. Do you think people are like ever when mouthwash came out? Do you think, oh, we got to reuse it, we got to save it? Do you think people like washing their mouths and instead of going in the drain, they're like, oh, it'll damage the drain, so they put it back in the bottle?
They probably poured it out the window.
Yeah, yeah, they run outside and dump it out.
That's wild.
Like, do you think there's
mouthwash?
Yeah, do you think people are reusing mouthwash?
Can we look
That's
that up?
gross.
Can we look that? Let's look that up.
Oh, that
If
makes
there's
me
such thing as
gross.
reusable mouthwash.
Oh. What do you think that would smell like after you finish a whole bottle?
That's disgusting, dude. Mouthwash container, a refillable mouthwash container. Okay, so that's. Can you reuse mouthwash? Here we go. Generally, it is advised to limit using mouthwash to 2 times a day. Okay. Using mouthwash more than twice a day for a long period of time may cause more harm than good.
No one's ever thought
So
of
it's
this.
just using
Yeah.
like using
No one's
it in general.
ever thought about putting it back in the bottle and reusing it.
That's disgusting. I've never
Like
thought
all
of
the
that.
sediment would sink into the bottom.
That's a unique idea.
Yeah.
There might be something there, man. Like rechewable gum.
Or like, you know, have you seen those shaker cups that have like the honeycomb that breaks up? Now imagine if they did that with like a Listerine bottle so that it caught all the food. You just like, instead of it sinking down to the bottom, it just
Or like those coffees, those cold or whatever, those French press coffees.
Yeah, but you do it with mouth.
You just push the shit that was in your teeth. Oh, dude, this is genius, Torrie.
I'm gonna puke.
What would you do with it like after?
Put it in my garden. It's compost.
Just kills everything. Eh?
Alcohol.
Just the alcohol. That's disgusting. Yeah, we should. What else could you reuse, or would be something you can't reuse?
I'm going oral again, like floss. Can you imagine some guy reusing like?
Oh, whatever happened to handkerchiefs?
Yeah.
Is it handkerchief or
Handkerchiefs?
handkerchief?
A handkerchief. No, that doesn't sound right.
Handkerchief.
Handkerchief?
The more you
Dude,
say it,
that
the
more
worse
it
it
sounds
gets.
terrible. Are you
Yeah,
handkerchief?
did your grandpa or dad?
Handkerchief.
Handkerchief. Let's do that.
Does that sound right?
Handkerchief sounds like you're not supposed to say that anymore. Sounds like a football team that had to get renamed. And here comes the Kentucky
Anchorage handkerchiefs.
handkerchiefs, dude.
Handkerchiefs, yeah. Anyway, that my grandfather had one.
Just rip the
Gross
nose in that
yeah.
sucker.
Threw it back in the pocket.
Did he
baby.
ever offer for you to use it when you were little? Oh, my grandpa did. He's like, here, you can use this. And it probably was clean when he asked me if I needed it.
Yeah.
But I didn't use it, dude. That's so gross.
Why do you think that is? Do you think they just didn't have Kleenex back then?
Yeah, I don't
when
think
they were growing
Kleenex
up.
was around.
That's crazy that it took that long for Kleenex to get invented.
It's also crazy that we use the brand name
To name it,
yeah,
Kleenex. Yeah,
It's Kleenex. It's not
facial tissue.
It's not tissue. It's Kleenex. It's like Q-tips.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. What are they actually called? Do you know?
Probably.
Cotton swabs.
Yeah, cotton ear dispensers.
Yeah.
Could you reuse those?
Yeah, reusing a Q-tip.
I got one. Band-Aid.
Oh, reusing Band-Aids.
The thought of people still reuse diapers, right? There's reusable diapers.
I saw an ad for reusable toilet paper
no.
that you wash.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
Why?
Because people want to save the environment.
And that's the spot that
That's where, we're all going to give ourselves E. coli. That's what's going to save it. We'll just all puke our guts out every once a week.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, meanwhile, they'll probably pull up to like Starbucks and buy some pumpkin shit.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Just in this plastic cup.
And then just shit their brains out and use a reusable cloth.
Just,
Oh.
what do you think the texture? Maybe it feels good, though.
Yeah, they were like...
It's like Norwex.
No.
No streaks.
No. That's a good one, dude.
Hell yeah.
It's a microfiber cloth, so it
Yeah.
sticks to your asshole. Sticks to your asshole, dude. Oh, God.
Just spray some Windex up there.
You get that, like, squeaky noise?
And that's how you know it's clean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
shit.
disgusting.
That's gross, but it's funny.
Yeah. Dang. Okay, what were we talking about there? Reusable
Stuff that you
things.
can reuse.
Reusable things.
Reusable things
That
that shouldn't be reusable.
Yep. That's gross. So reusable things that shouldn't be reusable. So toilet paper, we got Q-tips, we got Kleenex, we got mouthwash.
Anything that I think you like touch or like can like Reusable gum would be kind of nice though.
It would be nice if it kept its flavor. And
yeah, because they do that with dip, right?
Oh yeah, people reuse dip.
Yeah, you can reuse dip. Yeah, I don't know.
Dang.
That'd be either way. That'd be gross. Is
there anything that is reusable that you don't think should be reusable? Like they should stop letting people reuse it?
Plastic bags.
Oh my goodness! Don't let people reuse them. Throw them out. Don't reuse your plastic bag. Throw it out. Get a new one. Just fire it up. Dang, I'm trying to think of anything else that could be reusable.
That should be. That'll be tougher.
Socks seems close.
Socks are close.
Socks, yeah. We should make one-time use socks. They just dissolve. You still throw them in the wash, but they dissolve into the water.
They're mixed with soap or something. They can be like bounce sheets.
Or you can use them as toilet paper and flush them.
Yeah.
Saving the environment, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Loofahs.
Loofahs are gross.
They're reusable.
Yeah.
But maybe they shouldn't be.
Yeah, they're kind of grody.
Do you use one?
I don't.
What do you use? Your hands?
My hands, baby.
I use a loofah.
How old is that thing?
Probably a year. Every Christmas I replace
Bacteria on that puppy must just be
But you use
festering.
soap, man.
Yeah, but it's still all the old water sits in that thing and just they fight each other in that.
Do you know what I do? I spit my mouthwash on.
You're dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, condoms. That'd be kind of funny. A reusable condom. You have to make sure it's real clean.
Or not.
Or not, depending on
just
what
fills
you want to
up.
do. Oh, you don't dump it out.
You just wring it out.
Or like you have another compartment in the thing that you can put it in. Oh.
This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh.
Where did you think of this? This came from the mouthwash thing. That's brilliant.
I don't know. I'm just...
That's brilliant. Was this after you came back from your thought of if your bones were fused from the waist down?
No one knows about that.
Can you sit as if your bones are fused?
Yeah, like can you? Like, how crazy would that be?
Hey, you want to know what's bitch?
Sitting like this, yeah,
on the floor.
Yeah, but yeah. But now, can you imagine like if your hips were fused and you didn't have like you had motion in here, but you didn't have motion in here.
So you'd have to lay down.
You'd have to lay it. Like I don't know. It just like what if you were permanently stuck like this?
I'd laugh at you.
I guess that's a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, but they're bent at the waist.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, are you bent at the waist permanently, or are you
straight
at the waist?
No, you're straight up, and you cannot.
So you couldn't sit there.
No,
right we'd have to stand and do this thing.
Yeah.
I think you should do it. I think you should try it out for us.
What are your thoughts on those guys getting their like bodies raised like taller?
Now, are you asking me this for the podcast, or are you asking me this as a personal thing?
We're on the podcast. It's a personal thing.
Well, I want to know where you're coming from with this, so I don't.
I'm gonna shit on it. So
I like it.
Why?
Because I think everybody should be able to feel tall.
Okay.
Like everybody should be able to feel 5'10".
But it takes them about 10 years to feel 5'10" because of the amount of trauma that goes on in the body.
Yeah, it seems like a bad move.
Seems like a real bad. Can you imagine being that? That's so bitch, dude.
Like, yeah, but I get it. I get it if you were like 4'8" or 5'1" or something like that. Okay. I can kind of get it. But if you're like 5'7",
yeah, you just want to be 6 feet.
Like that's kind of like.
Dude, but also, if you're 5'1", what are you going to go to? Like 5'5"?
Is that
That's
I guess
still bad.
Yeah, and like I don't get it. They have a hero. Like Kevin Hart exists.
That's true. Yep.
So it's like
Chucky's also really cool.
Chucky, Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Torrie. Mini-Me from Mini-Me from Austin Powers.
Yeah.
It's not like you guys don't have spokespeople.
Yeah. And they already have Spud Webb in the NBA, or had him.
Yeah, Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't get it. What do you consider yourself in the group? I don't want to put you in anything.
No, I don't. I think I'm pretty average, even though average is 6 feet.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Are you actually 5'8"?
I'm 5'8". I can confirm that with a tape measure.
Comment below if you guys think Torrie's 5'8". If there's any comments calling him out, we'll measure him on the podcast.
And then we'll start a GoFundMe for my leg extensions.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, and then we can film that growing up.
Yeah, we'll do a pod
called Growing Up.
that'll be the episode.
Yeah. Oh. And then like, okay, so you're 5'8", right? And you want to be 6'2". You're just gonna have arm spread of a 5'8" person.
Yeah. I guess
your arms are
still
still short. Can you imagine being 5'1" and like, oh, now I'm gonna be 5'8"? You just got full T-Rex arms.
Maybe they have long arms.
Yeah, they walk. They walk like those. Have you ever seen the Toy War show thing where the toys come alive and they
Toy
fight
soldiers?
Yeah, and remember when the guy gets chopped up and he walks like this, or that guy off of Toy Story, where
Andy.
there's like the muscle guy that
I know
Andy
what
fucks
you're talking-
up,
yep.
and he just walks like that on a skateboard.
Yep.
That's what those guys
creepy.
look like.
Those were creepy.
That was very autistic of me to do what I just did there. That's what that guy looks like. Toy Story War of the Toys. Just info dumping.
Just get
psyched up.
Just get psyched up.
Oh,
or like
God.
when people come out of the water.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They walk on your hands for a little while. That's funny, man. Do you know what else is kind of bitch? Going down slides with no kids.
Who's doing that?
Like at pools and stuff. Like just like not big slides.
Okay,
Actually,
I was going to say a water park is awesome.
I love water parks, but even big slides kind of bitch going down water slides as an adult. I like it. I'll do it. I'll be bitch. But think about it. Just imagine someone going, like you're watching someone
I wouldn't
go
say
down
the
a
slide itself is bitch. What's bitch is you standing at the top and
Yup.
waiting for the lifeguard to be like, you're good. And then you can go.
And then think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're laying in a tube,
Yeah.
like with water running next to you. And just,
Yeah. Ooh.
and then you just get shit out the end of it.
Yeah. Do you know what else it's called fun? Do you know what's
Oh, I like it.
fun's being a bitch?
Dude, I would way rather go to a water park
Than an amusement park.
than 100%.
100%. Yeah.
Is there anybody who likes amusement park like Six Flags or
Probably people that can't swim.
yeah, but that's bitch.
Yeah, that is bitch.
Learn
Learn to swim.
to
There's
swim.
a lot of water.
Find water and learn.
Yep.
You got arms, you got legs.
Might even have long legs but short arms.
And learn how to swim. Can you tell me what's going on with? I haven't addressed this yet, but what's up with the shirt today?
It's a flower.
Is this something like? Are you blossoming?
I'm blooming. No, I don't know. I thought it was a cool shirt. I got it given to me. So
Did you ask any questions?
no.
What's the numbers and letters on it?
No clue. It's probably if you read it, you're like a Russian spy and you just come to life. You know.
Looks like a Winkler
You're
phone
like
number.
a winter soldier.
325 0PH. Oh yeah, that's CWN's medical center.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that where you got that? Were they doing a
Yeah, they let me.
bake sale?
They let me go after my leg extensions. Give you a shirt. You're blossoming. Here's a T-shirt.
Yeah, they deflowered you.
Yeah, they. Oh God. Maybe that's something that shouldn't be reused. Hey,
Tell me
virginities. Imagine
What?
you just pop that sucker back in. That guilt, that sense of like
That's a thing.
that thing. Really, that's a
Yep.
thing. You can reuse it.
I don't know if we can talk about this on the podcast.
Okay.
But this is actually like in the child sex slave world. This is terrible. This is
What?
taking a turn. Yeah. So what they'll do is because that's a thing people will buy, right? It's terrible. It's horrible. This is gonna get sad. They sell them as the child as that.
It's like a car.
Yeah, and then which is terrible. And then they'll medically like sew them and
What?
Yeah, and then they can resell the kid as that.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's terrible.
Shit.
So, if you thought you were coming here for laughs, think again.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is that like just some Googling you figured that out? Or,
Yeah.
Or you know somebody?
yeah. I watched a podcast about a guy
Oh, okay. Shit.
who was talking about it. Yeah.
Fuck.
or I listened to a podcast about it, and that was his job was basically to catch these people, so he would have to go into these situations and pretend to be someone.
What
buying the kid.
podcast is this?
Oh,
Sounds like a gooder.
I'll see if I can find it. It'll be in my watch history. Yeah, and he would have to go into these situations and be pretending to buy them, the kids.
Like he was like undercover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is brutal. Imagine having. I would never be able to do that, man.
Yeah, and having that on your conscience and like seeing all the shit and knowing that you can only stop a portion of it.
Yeah, like there's just more out there.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, well, one side you're doing more than anybody else.
Yeah.
It's like the climate activists who like glue or concrete their hands in.
Yeah, dude, I love that though.
Meanwhile, it's
That's
like
funny.
they'll go to like Whole Foods and buy all their vegetables from like a big commercial.
Yeah, they'll drive a Volkswagen who was caught failing emissions for 10 years.
Yeah, and they're like, no, we'll save it. Or the people who are planting trees in like BC and just working their ass off. Yeah. Meanwhile, these guys are just gluing themselves to shit.
And they're planting trees in BC specifically for the lumber companies so that they can cut more wood in the future.
Yeah, so you can keep using paper
and
stuff.
It's sustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever. I digress.
Honestly, though, those people that put their like hands in concrete and like sit down, that's funny.
I don't think
I love that they don't have any thought process of like what's gonna happen after. Because like, are they willing to sit there forever and die?
That's what I think. I think if you do that, you just pay the consequence.
Yeah.
Like if you choose to do that
and then have to get rescued, that's bitch.
That's bitch, yeah.
That's bitch. And then you cry about getting rescued, and then you cry that you can't get your hand out of the concrete, and they have to amputate your hand. That's bitch. So it's like crazy glue. Ever get crazy glue in your hands? Fuck, that's terrifying, dude. That is scary.
You know what's bitch? Eating food and then having sticky fingers afterwards.
Yeah, or doing this one.
Licking your fingertips.
That grosses me out.
Yeah.
And it's not the licking, it's the like that noise, that fucking noise that like that.
Do you know what's bitch, but I'll do it? Is when someone's finished eating, like a friend, like as a guy, and they ask if you want the rest of their food. And you take it. Like if they got leftover food.
Yeah, that's very like primal. Yeah, you're like
okay. It's like they're feeding you.
Yeah. It's like
you're there.
The alpha wolf had the liver, you get the scraps.
They're like, do you want the rest of this? Yeah. Like this weekend, you guys had those fries, and I just kind of everyone was done, and they're like, you want some? And
It'd be funny if, as guys, like the alpha will eat, and then he just like, you guys can have this, and we all just fucking fight for it.
Yeah. Do you guys ever feel like that when you're around me a little bit?
No.
Oh.
No, you're too quiet.
Should I be louder? What do you need me to do? What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Be a little more voice. Do you want me to lower my voice?
Want me to lower my voice?
Hey, Tor. Welcome.
I don't think you have the personality. It's you like try to advertise yourself as that in your Instagram and stuff. Just don't think it's in you.
Which part?
I don't know. You're too nice.
Maybe I just let people do what they
want. You're too nice
want.
to everybody.
I try and be a nice guy.
Well, that's a very good trait.
Thanks,
that's a very
man.
good trait.
You're a nice guy too.
Like alphas are not necessarily good people. You have to understand that too, right? Yeah, you got it for sure, dude.
I can feel.
Oh yeah, you got it for sure,
dude.
For sure, dude. Look at you.
I can feel myself toughening up.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it, bro. You're glistening in testosterone and sex appeal, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's funny though that there's like a specific group of people that think that that's
like that they have
to be that. That's fucking funny.
I think the part that's funny is like
that's bitch.
It's like they're playing a role.
That's bitch. Like that Sigma Alpha shit. That's bitch.
I just learned what Sigma was the other day.
It's like a loner.
Yeah, it's like a lone wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, I think it's like, I think you have to just be that thing.
Oh,
like
you're a Sigma? Oh, you have no friends, hey? Oh, that's cool. That must suck.
But I think it's if you're pretending to be it, like you're putting on a show. But if someone's just like that way, then it's like, okay.
That's who they are.
Or they've kind of structured their life to feed into that, then it's like, okay. But if someone's like just playing this role.
And like they think they're like that because by they're doing this role thing,
they're like talking like The Rock and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, everybody. They're talking like a
boulder, pebble, boulder, cliff, mountain,
grind,
stone. Yeah.
Do you think Stone Cold and The Rock ever got in a fight? Did they wrestle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they throw down. Yeah.
I'll watch the footage this weekend. I'll come back with some stuff.
Dude. It's so good.
Yeah, they used to be
Enemies.
That's right.
Was you either Team Stone Cold or Team
The Rock? Yeah.
And I was Austin 316, baby.
You were?
Oh, yeah.
I was The Rock.
Of course. That's why we're friends, man.
I like the bull.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
He got
corny.
that covered up now.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool, dude.
Yeah. But now Stone Cold's way cooler.
Yeah, I would agree, actually, yeah. Like, he's more authentic.
Yeah.
Maybe, do you think The Rock is authentic? Like, that's just his personality?
Yeah, I think
And
it
we're
is, but it's just, I feel like it's been he's been wrestling since he was like 18 in WWE. So he's like super corporate.
Because
So
in
it's
my
like
head,
fabricated.
like in my head, they eventually come out of the character. And it feels like The Rock is always in the character.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like a character.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Maybe
he's The
it's-
Rock. He's not Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hulk Hogan.
That's true.
Or Ric Flair. Ric Flair is Ric Flair, though,
Yeah.
it seems like.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Nature Boy.
Give it up, dude.
Nah, man. That's sweet. I love that he's 85 years old and just a problem. Because at least now it's like, okay, you're 85. You lived a full life. You can.
Shut it down, but
Yeah.
he chooses not to.
Yeah.
Do you think those guys just have a tough time letting it go?
Yes, for sure. Why do you think The Rock is still The Rock?
Yeah, he's like a billionaire.
Yeah.
Nah, we're going to keep it going.
Yeah.
There's going to be a natural disaster that I need to...
John Cena is becoming more favorable for me than The Rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm starting to like him a lot more.
I like Batista.
Bautista's really cool.
Yeah, he turned
Yeah.
things like... He's
Great
sweet.
actor.
Yeah, good actor. Actually fights. Like,
Yeah.
actually trains.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because a lot of those guys in the fitness world, there's like ties to it. Like John Cena used to work with the guy who invented the slingshot, like the push-up
Okay,
thing or
yeah,
the bench press
yeah.
thing. They used to work together. And then like Batista does like MMA, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden there's a couple coaches in like the fitness world who give information in the bodybuilding side of
Yeah.
things who like work with Batista.
Yeah.
And it's like those wrestlers seem to tie into like a bunch of different worlds.
Well, I feel like they're all tied. Like, because they still have to be physically in shape
Yeah.
consistently. And they do a lot of like choreography and stuff.
Yeah.
So like they do technically fight at some point. Like they have to test it out.
It's pretty entertaining theater in terms
It's
of
theater.
like
Yeah.
it is, but
Yeah.
it is a skill.
Yep.
Which is cool.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That'd be sweet.
Well,
Yeah.
ready to wrap this sucker up?
Yeah, we could wrap it up.
Okay, I feel like it's been a good episode today.
Yeah.
Pump through this guy. I don't have to pee.
I do.
Oh, you have to pee?
Yeah. I had
Okay.
a monster before this too.
Oh,
Just a lot of liquid.
you liquid up. Are you fasting before this? Like just liquid fast?
Yeah, for my fight.
So you can get more beer
yeah.
before this shuts down?
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys listening. Stay tuned for next week where we update you on Torrie's month-long sobriety. You got anything to say there?
No, I don't. I don't. I don't like the way I'm pushing this. I think we need to address the fact that I'm not. Like,
Stay
the way
tuned
that
for next week where Torrie continues to deny his internal issues.
I'm not an alcoholic.
So you guys catch us on the next episode. Torrie's in rehab. Sweet.
Bye.